Hey everyone, I'm coming to you today for a little bit of a different video, live from the couch in my basement. I'm going to be busting an Ikoria Collector's Edition booster box. I want to make a shout out to Clubhouse Cards, my sponsor. They were integral in making this video a possibility. Let's have some fun. Alright, so first things first, let's get this thing open. I've never opened a Collector's Edition box before. I've never opened a collector's edition pack before. I don't know what's in this. It's super shiny though. Like, I know that there are Godzilla cards, which is the reason that I've bought this thing. I also know that as a member of the misprint community on Facebook, I know that this set has been a disaster from quality control purposes. I'm seeing like crimped cards, miscut cards, and really that's the big lottery ticket. In addition to just the sweet contents of these packs, just getting a box where the print run is off is extra money in the bank. So let's see what we got here. There are 12 packs. Alright, so I'll do the first one a little bit slow to get the lay of the land, like figure out what's in these things, and then I'll speed it up after that. Alright, so we got foil tokens, some foil commons, foil uncommons, foil land, twinning staff. Alright, that's from the commander set. So this is not even a card in Ikoria, but it's in this pack. So we got some sweet full art cards here, borderless is I think what they're called. Foil rare. The alternate art mutate creatures. Those are sweet. I have those on Arena already. Mega sweet. Ooh, full art borderless Vivian mythic. Dorat the perfect pet. Alright, so these are the Godzilla cards. This is what I'm really interested in. This is why I went out of my way to get this box when I've never done a collector's edition before. These Godzilla cards are so sweet. And Dorat's a sweet one to open because that's legacy playable. I'm into it. And a full art, or not a full art, an alt art foil Dreamtail Heron. Sweet. Alright, let's keep it going here. Got a cat. This thing might be playable in Pauper. There's the 3-mana version of the card from War of the Spark that doesn't have trample. And that card is like fringe playable, so there might be a place. These are a lot of the same comments I got last time. Cryptic Trilobite. X +1 counters, remove a +1 counter, add colorless. Spend this mana only to activate abilities. Oh, that's a pretty sweet card. I've literally never seen these commander cards before. I didn't look at the commander previews because it mostly doesn't affect my interests, but it's sweet that they're in these packs. Full out Umori. They haven't banned this one yet, though coming up soon they might ban all of them. Speaking of banned, how about this nice full art foil Zerta? Cavern Whisperer. Insatiable Thing. Full art Triome. That's cool. And it's the Jeskai one. If I'm going to play a Triome, it's likely to be Jeskai in the formats that I play. Ghidorah, King of the Cosmos. Sweet mythic rare Godzilla character. And Majestic Oricorn. Alright, all these cards look like they were printed correctly so far, unfortunately. Though, that's kind of a pipe dream to hope for a misprinted pack of cards. Swallowhole. Wander's Ornament. Add a mana of any color. Each player who controls a permanent named Bonder's Ornament draws a card. Oh baby. Group Hug EDH stuff. Alright, working on our ultimatum cycle here. We got the Eerie one. Foil Triumph to go with my other full art one. This is the bug one. Cavern Whisperer. Parcel Beast. I love this card. Big fan. Everquill Phoenix. Nice. A foil Godzilla Primeval Champion. It's nice to hit the foil on the promo card that you bought the pack for. And a foil Lordrakis. Nice. Dinosaur cycling deck. So one of the special things that might be in these packs is Godzilla Death Corona, which is a Godzilla card that was designed, printed, and named before coronavirus killed lots of people worldwide. So they're removing that card from the second wave of packs, but Godzilla Death Corona could be in these packs. These are the first wave. Here's an Ethereal Forager. I did know about this card because there was some talk about it getting play in Legacy. And while I don't think that's actually going to happen, it is more playable than other cards I could have opened here. So it's sweet to own one of these. Borderless Ape. Great Shark. Ooh, there's something wrong with this. Let's get a closer look. I don't know if this is going to show up on camera. But there is a line down the foiling. If the light hits it right, I think you can see it a little bit, like on the right side near the mana cost. I don't think that's going to get me any extra premium in the misprint group, but we're getting closer to a real problem that might be worth money. Auspicious Starix. It's cool to have a sweet version of this because this card is actually playable in decks. Another Triome, the Mardu, and Godzilla Doom Inevitable, who is the turtle, the 8/8 haste turtle, that if you cycle 4 times, it comes into play instead of getting shuffled into your deck. And I've seen this card in standstill lists in Legacy and Vintage. Like this is an action you can take that presents a threat and advances your game plan without casting a spell through standstill. So there might be a home for this. Sweet to have this version. And I was just talking about Auspicious Starix, and here's a foil one. Nice. Just get through these comments pretty quick. God, there's so many different versions of all these cards, which is cool for collectors, and these are collectors packs. But it's kind of mind-numbing to me, who I'm kind of neurotic about all my cards matching. So having like a borderless, a foil, and an alternate art of the same card is brutal to me. But it's cool that these all exist. All right, another commander card. Boneyard Microdrax. Power and toughness equal to the number of other creature cards in your graveyard. Interesting, it says other, so it won't count itself when it's in the graveyard. Notice it's a star. Star power, star toughness, that counts in all zones. So like, if there's 3 creature cards in your graveyard, you can't search your deck for this with Imperial Recruiter because it'll be too big. And it doesn't count itself if it's in the graveyard. Very interesting. Interesting that they would make that distinction. Death's Oasis. Oh, the borderless foil extinction event. I've seen this card as far back as in Pioneer and playability. There are not many great Wraths in that format, so this could be a sweet one. Some alt arts. Vardok Apex of Thunder. This is not a Godzilla, it's just a full art mythic. That's pretty sweet. Here's the Godzilla. Ooh, a foil Biolante plant beast form. This is a foil Godzilla mythic. Super sweet. And a foil alt art Shore Shark. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We are at the halfway point here. I'm opening pack number 6. Another Catbird. Some commons and stuff. Escape Protocol. Some EDH players going to want that. Netherborn Altar. Put a soul counter on this card. Put your commander into your hand from the command zone. Then you lose 3 life for each soul counter on Netherborn Altar. Okay, that's pretty sweet. So this basically trades life points for the commander tax. You can pay 3 life instead of paying whatever extra mana is required to cast your commander from the command zone. That's a cool card. Ooh, Crystalline Giant, the borderless version. I've seen this card in Legacy and Vintage. I don't know if it's good in either of them, but it's certainly getting tried. Any artifact that costs 3 to pair with Mishra's Workshop is going to get at least tried. Ooh, baby. Foil Fiend Artisan. This is one of the hot mythics from the set. This is a good one to own. Great Horn. Leosaur. Cub Warden. Another Dorat. Alright, so while I'm not excited about opening the non-rare, non-mythic, non-foil Godzillas, like as far as value, having more of the non-foil borderless Dorats that's likely the version I'm going to play if I ever put that in a deck. So that's pretty sweet. Alright, over the halfway hump. This is number 7. Uh-oh, Release the Kraken. This one appears to also have a line, like in the foiling, right down the middle of the card. Again, that's not going to command any sort of misprint premium, but it is an error. Not excited about that. Alright. More of all the same commons. Ooh, a mythic rare from Commander. When Jirina Kudro enters the battlefield, create a 1/1 white human soldier creature token for each time you've cast a commander from the command zone this game, and other humans get +1/+0. Alright, so that's sweet. She's a non-bow with the altar we just opened because you're circumventing your command zone, so those aren't going to go in the same deck, but that's a cool card. Ooh, Borderless Ozolith. This card is messed up. This is kind of unbeatable if your opponent has a turn 1 in limited. And I've seen it getting played in Pioneer Hardened Scales. So this does have some homes. And Foil Whirlwind of Thought. I'm not excited about that, but it's a sweet card. Another Full Art Triome. And a non-foil Godzilla Primeval Champion. I already got one of those in foil, so that one's kind of a whiff. No worries, though. Let's keep it going. Beast Mode Activate. This one also has that line of foot right down the middle of the card. Trying to get the light to hit it right on the camera, but there's just a line in the foil, a crease. That sucks. So there's like misprints that are worth money, and then there's just like poor printing. So if enough things are misprinted, it's like nothing is. So if that foil line is just common in these packs, then that's not going to actually do anything for the value. It might hurt it. Regal Leosaur, Entom Rider, Selective Adaptation. There's so many words on this card, I'm not going to read them all. It does something crazy and EDHE. Alright, this one's not banned yet. I keep saying that, but the announcement that something's going to happen to the companion mechanic is coming a couple days out from when I'm recording this video, so who knows if any of these are going to do anything once we get there. But this is a sweet one, assuming it's still going to be playable ever. My foil Yorion. This is a card I actually would have been looking to open if they weren't changing companions in some sort of way. This is a card that I would definitely play in multiple formats. Yorion is totally my style. I love Dirtling, I love Muldrifters, and I think Yorion is like kind of where they hit it right, where the deck build cost is kind of significant and the payoff is like pretty reasonable. But we'll see if that is a playable card ever again. Liger, Heron, another Triome. Got a lot of these. Most of the packs have had one. Baby Godzilla, foil Baby Godzilla, Ruin Reborn. The borderless foils look kind of raunchy. Like it's like the foil line doesn't really set right without a border to attach to. Yeah, that looks kind of chunky the whole way around. I wonder if that's what everything is like, or if it's just me. Oh, got a rare this time. He's Dirge Bat. These Alt-Art monsters are really sweet, I'm not gonna lie. I usually don't play with foils myself, but the alternate arts I'm super into. Ooh, a Feather. Again with that foil crease straight down the middle of the card. Lame. Go through these commons, some uncommons, and Mind Leecher. Alright, this is a mutate card that's not in the set. This is a commander card. Whenever this creature mutates, exile the top card of each opponent's library face down. You may look at and play those cards for as long as they remain exiled. Alright, that's pretty sweet. Just the classic, or now classic, like black stealing cards from your opponent's deck ability. Another extinction event. This one's not foil, but it is borderless, which is nice because, like I was saying, I don't usually play with foils. Foil Kinnan. I watched Todd Anderson just go the fuck off with this card in EDH on Ali Warfield's stream the other day. I don't think he even built his deck to be broken, but he was tapping for like thousands of mana on turn 5. And having a foil commander is always hot. Someone's going to want that. The non-foil Dirge Bat. Destroy a perfect life form. So this is Everquill Phoenix in Godzilla mode. And another shark. Alright, we got 3 packs left. It looks like this print run was largely intact, so I don't think we're going to get any sideways cards or anything. Too bad. We're just going to have to enjoy the sweet foils and alternate arts. Psychic Impetus. Enchanted creature gets +2/+2 and is goaded, which means it attacks each combat if able, and attacks a player other than you if able. Whenever enchanted creature attacks, you scry 2. Okay, so you put this on an opponent's creature in a multiplayer game, and that creature has to attack someone who isn't you, and you get to scry 2 every time that happens. So that's certainly a commander card. Another version of Whirlwind of Thought. We got the whole set of those. Another foil Zerta. Nice. We are hitting the money 2 weeks ago. Trumpeting Gnar. That's one of my favorite mutate creatures. I don't know where I'll put it outside of Limited, but it is sweet to have it. Another Triome. This is the Abzan one. This is the one that I've seen getting played the most in Legacy so far, because of like the 4-color Loam decks actually have time to use something like this. Rodan, Titan of Winged Fury. This is the Godzilla form of the full art mythic we opened earlier. The Vardrock, Apex of Thunder. And a foil Cavern Whisperer. Right. 2 more. Another cat, another line straight down the middle of the foil. Alright, this is a standard player. Sawtusk Demolisher. Commander card. Whenever this creature mutates, destroy target non-creature permanent. A controller makes a 3/3 green beast token. Alright, so this is like a mini Terastodon every time it mutates. That's sweet. There's a lot of utility on that in a commander game. I think this is our 3rd full art ultimatum. I don't think we're going to finish the cycle because there's only 1 pack left. Ooh, Kihira the Orphan Guard. Another commander, or whatever they call it, companion, that may or may not be playable ever again in a couple days. Sea Dasher Octopus. This card is really powerful. I'm a big fan of this, and this alternate art is mega sweet. This is actually one I'm excited to open, and I will likely put in a deck someday. Another Destroya. That sucks. Hit another non-foil version of the same card when you're trying to fill out your collection. Alright, last one. Beast token. Get through these commons. There's a Void Beckoner. That is the card that Godzilla Death Corona is, but this is the normal version, unfortunately. Ooh, a legendary commander Whale Wolf. It partners with something. It can't be blocked. When it leaves the battlefield, it deals X damage to target player, and you gain X life where X is its power. Can't be blocked is pretty sweet on a commander, but otherwise, it seems pretty low power. But because it's a partner, I guess they have to make those low power. You can't just have 2 busted commanders if they're going to be partners. Slither Wisp, full art rare, full art foil rare, Dreamtail Heron, Cavern Whisperer. I'm going to throw out Apex of Death. I think I opened most of the Apexes, if not all of them, in full art or foil form in this box. So this has been pretty good. And, ooh, a foil Sprite Dragon, the Dorat Perfect Pet. It's not Godzilla Death Corona, but it is certainly a playable legacy card that someone's going to want. And the last one is Evolve the Key. So that's the box. Thanks for tuning in. We got some sweet Godzilla cards, some sweet alt-art cards. Like I said, that was my first time through a collector's box or through collector's packs. And while I'm not super into foils and stuff, and I don't play Commander usually, it was certainly a lot of fun to open these packs. There are a lot of pretty things to look at that as you paw through them. So thanks for watching. Hope you had fun, and I'll see you next time.